Menu, mode, road, dynamic, race, shall we? Okay.
BMW S1000 double double R.
Oh, you better leave alert. I might just throw a random fry in the middle. Oh, who's faster? That was good. Boom, we're live. Here at Loudon Bike Week 2022. Norman Brothers, get the skidded going. All these people without their GEDs. It's pretty sad. BMW S1000RR. Someone must have dropped it. It's got some scratchies. Oh yeah. Here we go. First time on a new generation S1000RR. Ooh. This has the neutered engine management for emissions in the mid-range. It's easy to correct. You can get a flash and a tune and take care of that, but you know, you're spending 18 to 20 grand for a brand new super bike, which is a bargain, by the way. But to have to fiddle with it is kind of a pain. We got 205 horsepower, 83 foot-pounds of torque at 11,000 RPM. We are about 234 pounds wet. Full tank of fuel. Okay. Mode. Road, dynamic, race, shall we? Okay. As far as ergonomics, seat's very comfortable. It's fairly laid over. I'd say it's probably similar to just about every sport or super bike I've ridden. People say this is much more relaxed, but feels pretty standard issue. So we've got cruise control, which is amazing. I wish, Ducati would put cruise control in the sport bikes. Gearbox. See how finding neutral. It's a little notchy. No, it's good. This seat is super comfortable. It's got a nice scallop, so your nuts aren't jammed against the tank, which I like. Here we go. It's a finger clutch. Oh, damn, these pegs are high. Good brakes, good brakes. Not too grabby, I like that. Hopefully we don't get some nanny up front here. Like I said, gearbox, it's better moving. Oh, we're gonna blow this stoppy. Oh, geez, this thing's got no down. This thing has no grunt. Oh, what's this guy doing? Wow, this thing has like no grunt at all. We're in race mode. Come on, buddy. Wow, I just got off an MT-09 SP, the 2022 version. Super grunty. I like what they've done with that bike. I'm going to do a review on that. But they make you take your damn camera off your helmet. The camera police came over and scolded me. What? I don't think I get used to this lack of torque. What the hell? The MT-09 had more sack than this thing. I know it's all top end, but it should be more linear. Ugh. This is why I ride twins. Nothing's happening until 4,000 RPM, 4,500. Yeah. Alright, had enough. Handles well. Hold the line well, very intuitive. Yep, good front end feel. Pulls good. That was a nice surprise. Thought they were gonna pussyfoot this thing the whole way. Yeah. I'm gonna try the quick shifter. Okay. Nice, very smooth. Yep. Now I get the notchiness of the gearbox. It makes the shifting, the quick shifting, very crisp. Let's try the flick. No one behind me. Yeah, pretty good. It's a little lazy. The flick is a little bit lazy. The grunt is kind of annoying. I don't know if that is a US emissions thing, but there's nothing happening below like 5 grand. And then you've got a flat spot in the mid-range. So I think I'm spoiled by the twins and the triples. I really like that immediate response and the urgency. Because on the street, you really can't dip into those higher revs. You cannot be, you know, up in the 11, 12, 13,000 RPM where all the power is in this bike on the street. A lot of people are collecting the older bikes from the late 90s to the mid 2000s because they've got that sweet spot of power, good grunt. They're not so suffocated with emissions. Let's see how the low speed Gymkhana is here. I'm gonna leave it in second, see how it pulls out of the corner. Oh, it's not bad. Yeah. So I've signed up for a bunch of BMW rides today. It's gonna be a BMW-a-thon. Bloody double decker. So I just rode an MT-09. That's about 115 horsepower. Had a nice pull through 3rd and 4th gear if you're just putting along. This bike is just totally asleep. 3rd gear. Nothing happening. Look at that. Full throttle. Oh, we got a blipper here. We got a blipper. Let's try it. Oh, very nice. Blip. Yeah, I like the blipper. Here we are on beautiful back roads of Loudon, New Hampshire. Now, the suspension's pretty nice. Even though I'm in race mode, it's soaking up the bumps. It's that rheological suspension doing its work. Rheological dampers. Seating position is good. I like the ergonomics, so if you've been wondering where the hell I've been, I actually ended up breaking my back. My lumbar L5 pars interarticularis, the 2 bones that allow your spine to articulate, to flex. Basically those little connections, little joints between each vertebral body is what keeps your spine from sliding off your pelvis. Well, I broke both of them somehow. I don't know when. And they didn't heal correctly. And so one is holding, the other one is fractured apart, and it I actually got 2 fractures, and it's moving around on my spinal cord. So this is literally probably this is probably my first long ride, and luckily sport bike position is the best position because you're laying on the bike. Your stomach is carrying a lot of the load, unlike your back, which is just getting pounded on a standard motorcycle. This guy's on an R9T, I think. Not to get sidetracked, but basically for about 3 months, I couldn't even finish like getting groceries. I'd have to like leave the cart in the aisle and go sit in the car after like 10 minutes. So I have to say, if you're looking for an inline 4-cylinder super bike or sport bike, of the leader bikes, I would say the Yamaha is where I would go. The R1. It sounds great. I think it's still the best sounding motorcycle, even more so than the Aprilia RSV4. It's got way more grunt than this thing does. This thing is really asleep. I would say the motor's got some character. It reminds me of like a 90s, late 90s Kawasaki. It's got some raspy, cam train noises down low, and sounds great at the top end. So it's got some character. I sort of like the last rev. I like the looks of the older bike, and the motor was a little rough around the edges. But this is 434 pounds wet. It's very flickable, it's very stable and comfortable. And it has an amazing price for what you're getting. You're getting a bike that basically you can track right out of the box. And if you don't bin it, you can ride it home comfortably and put the cruise control on. You've got heated grips. Going right here. Hand controls are all good. Throttle has no gaps in it. There's a little bit of lash in the drivetrain on the on-off throttle. That can always just be come down to chain tension. But I don't remember this little camp ride section here. Yeah, it's amazing how much more comfortable this bike is than the MT-09. So I'm gonna take out a standard model MT-09 and just see how it compares. They've made huge improvements to that bike. All right, we're blipping. We're blipping. Good brake feel. The rear brake has got a lot of travel in it, really doing nothing. Yeah, good. I'm glad they let us give it the beans. I think the stock exhaust sounds pretty good for Euro 5. I mean, as an engineer, I can appreciate all the obstacles these guys are up against to try to keep it fun. While yielding to the nanny state. Alright. So BMW has had a couple of years to work out the niggles on this bike. The gearbox issues, the brake issues, the electronics issues. It still doesn't have tail lights, but this thing feels just as hot as my Ducati. Superbikes are hot, 1000cc, it's a lot of power to dissipate. So I'm feeling it same place as my bike, around the knee, inner thigh area, and my butt. Boom. S1000. Good time. Easy kickstandage. I was just going to check the chain tension on this. Seems, yeah, the chain is a little... Get the old 3 fingers here. It had a good amount of backlash. It's not lubed at all.